Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan. And what I'd like to do today is to give you all some tips and tricks on how to write a bicycle shop business plan, as well as how to utilize a basic profit and loss model that can help you identify some of your profits and losses. So the way the video is going to work out is I'm first going to go ahead and give you all a little bit of information about who I am, what I do, and why I do it. From that point in time, we're going to talk about some tips and tricks for writing a business plan for a bicycle shop. And then once we're done with that, we'll wrap it up and call it a day. All right, so without further ado, let's get this little party started. All right, so as promised, a little bit about me. Again, Paul Borosky, MBA, and also the owner of Quality Business Plan. I am a professional business writer, specifically a business plan writer. So if y'all would like a professionally prepared business plan done by myself, please pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. I'd be delighted to write a plan up for you. If you do want some assistance for writing your business plan, and you want you're more tangible, you want something to hold and to read, I do have some books published on Amazon.com in reference to both business plan writing as well as financial projections and financial modeling. So check out some of my books on Amazon. And then finally, a little bit of education for me. I am an adjunct professor and subject matter expert for both business and finance. So if y'all do need some financial projections done, your business plan's all ready to go, but you struggle with those darn numbers, again, pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. I would be delighted to write those financial projections for you. All right, so enough about me. Let's talk about your bicycle business. And, tip number one, a company description. So when you're writing your company description section for your bicycle shop, make sure to describe, what kind of bikes you're going to be offering. Are you, do you have some brand name bikes that you're going to be selling? Are you just going to be just a dealer carrying one brand name and, specializing in a wide selection of that particular model? Or are you going to be a custom built shop? And you're going to be building, you're going to start from a frame and some tires and what have you, and build your own custom bikes. Whatever your structure of your business is going to be, whether it's going to be one brand, several brands, custom built, or if it's going to be a combination of the two or three, make sure to describe that in depth in your company description. Also, when you're writing your company description section for your bike shop, make sure to talk about any other offerings that you're going to have, such as repairs. Are you going to be repairing the bikes? Are you going to, customize, brand name bikes? What are some additional services? I know I've done some plans and spoken with some people who they actually, not only do they sell the bicycles, but they also offer group outings. Whether it's through just, a bunch of people getting together on a Saturday, or what have you. But, there's a lot of different complementary services that are provided by some bicycle shops. And when you're doing that, make sure to explain that in your business plan as well. And then finally, make sure to include some statistics in your company description section. For example, the bicycle shop industry right now is about a $6.6 billion industry in the U.S. that's growing at a historical rate for the last 5 years. It's grown on average annually 1.6%, and it's projected to grow annually at about a 1% rate. When you include these kind of statistics in your business plan, you're building credibility for your document. You're showing this is a well-researched piece of it's a well-researched document, and that's going to add credibility to it. So when you come up with when you come up with your own thoughts and ideas towards the startup costs and towards your financial models, when you include this information, you're going to be, you've added credibility to the document, throughout the document. So when you get to your projections, it's going to show that, this is these projections and these startup costs are based on some research. So it's going to add credibility to the document. Also, what it's going to do is it's going to add credibility to yourself as an owner. When you do this research and you're able to present it and articulate the research that you've done, is going to show you that not only are you an expert in the industry, but you're also a professional business owner. So there's a couple of different benefits aligned with including industry statistics that can not only add, like I said, credibility to the document, credibility to yourself. All right. And for tip number 2, when you are doing your business plan, inevitably you're going to have to do some kind of financial projections. But before you even get into that, you want to have some kind of a basic model to help you understand what your price points are going to be and what your fixed costs need to be in order to achieve the profits that you want to have. So this little model right here that I've concocted is a real good starting point that not only can it help you understand, what your cost, how many customers you need to service, and what the fixed costs are going to be, and what your profits are going to be at the end of the day. But it's also a great little model that you can expand upon to build your own financial model for your income statement as well as your balance sheet. So the way this model is presented is the top portion right here. This is designed to help you calculate your revenues. The middle portion is designed to help you figure out what your fixed costs are going to be. And then the final portion down here, it just helps you subtract your revenues from your fixed cost to tell you what your profits are. So the way the revenue section works is that we need to identify how many customers you're going to service daily, what's the average sales price, and then what is your variable cost. So if I sell a bicycle for $350, how much did it cost me? And that's going to be your variable cost. In this particular example, a buck's $175. And we're working with $350 for a sales price on average, and we're servicing 5 customers. So the way the financial model is worked out is that what we'll do is we'll take our gross profits. Our gross profits are calculated by subtracting our variable cost from our sales price. So 175 from 350 gives us a gross profit of 175. We will then multiply that gross profit by 5, and that gives us our total gross profit. Next step, we're going to multiply the total gross profit by the number of days we're going to be open, and that gives us our monthly gross profits. Once we have our monthly gross profits right here, we're going to bring that number down here to the monthly gross profits in section 3. Next step is to figure out what our fixed costs are going to be. So make sure to do some research, figure out what your lease is going to be, your labor costs are going to be, your utilities, marketing, legal, accounting, insurance, and miscellaneous. Add up all your costs. And then just put them into a monthly fixed cost section. For this example, it's $12,400. The final step is just going to be deducting that $12,400 or your monthly cost from your gross profits. In this particular example, we have net profits of $10,350. So what does this tell us? Once we have this financial model structured and all lined out in our spreadsheet, now what we can do is we can change the number of customers around, we can change our sales price around, and we can change our variable cost. We can move these numbers around, and we can see how these changes are going to impact our net profits. So if we want to have $8,000 a month net profit, we just start moving these numbers around until we hit $8,000 net profit. And then that's going to tell us how many customers we need to service, what the average sales price is going to be, and as long as we control our costs, we should be able to hit that number. All right, so yeah, this is a great little structure right here to help you quickly calculate what your net profits are going to be. And then from this point, we can easily expand upon this into a well-prepared 12-month profit and loss statement as well as your pro forma financial projections. All right, so in a summary, when you're writing up a business plan for a bicycle shop, make sure to follow a proven format. If you go to the SBA website and you download one of those free business plan templates, you're going to get a 40-page document, and you're going to have trouble figuring out what you need and what you don't need. So it's sometimes it's even better just to start from scratch and just blank piece of paper and go with it. But if you do want a business plan template that is aligned with a bicycle shop, I do sell them on my website. Just go to qualitybusinessplan.com/bicycle shop business plan template, and you're all set, ready to go. Next is going to be keep the start of the show as the business. A lot of people, when they start the business, they want to make it all about them. Keep it focused on the business. And then finally, if you all need a little bit of help writing up your bicycle shop business plan template, feel free to pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. I'd be delighted to help. All right, so hopefully this video is helpful, and best of luck with your bicycle shop business, and have a great day. Thank you.